Assalamualaikum, dear sisters and brothers. Inshallah, you're all having a beautiful 16th day of Ramadan. My apologies for the tardiness in starting. I had some technical difficulties, but alhamdulillah, we got through it. Inshallah, you're all enjoying your time with this beautiful day after the rain and getting prepared for the lovely iftar we're all going to have, and inshallah, be able to get to your masajid programs as well. I wish you all the best, and please, as always, keep me in your du'as, and I will be always keeping you in mind and wishing you all the best in this month, filled with happiness, joy, blessings, and health, and most importantly, you obtain everything that you all deserve. Today's topic is primarily focused around, I would say, probably a pandemic of sorts that's quite extensive around the world. I've seen it within family members, friends, personal experience myself. I'm not sure I can think of anyone that I haven't interacted with, either through sports or through social gatherings or through academics or through jobs or what have you, that doesn't suffer from the condition of anxiety. And it sometimes gets quite overwhelming in some, and it can be quite debilitating in others. And I know that most recently I suffered through pretty extensive anxiety after my concussion that I suffered about 3 years ago. And it just put it on hyperdrive. So it's something that I am quite sensitive to. There's quite extensive research been done in this realm, alhamdulillah. And again, consistent with the last two lectures we've had, I think you've seen the rhythm. My focus is not to hone in so much on medications, but to leverage and use natural remedies such as our internal regulating system that Allah has blessed us with, and we're taking advantage of in this blessed month, as well as the other blessings that He's given us through herbal supplementation, as well as, most importantly, most critically, our food and what we consume, as well as other regulatory systems that we have within our body that can control many of these conditions and issues that we deal with on a daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly basis. So first things first, we have to define what anxiety is. So anxiety, as it's defined in the textbooks, is a human emotion, as well as a disorder that has impact to daily life function, especially when it becomes excessive. So, meaning that if you're walking across a street and you're being followed by a car, or you're seeing a car kind of speed up to you, that's normal anxiety. You need that anxiety for you to be able to make it across the street safely. It's when it starts to consume your daily life and it becomes chronic, where now it's impacting your function with your family, with your friends, coworkers, your work function, your daily function of being able to get through the day, through whether it's house chores or exercising or trying to enjoy life as it's meant to be enjoyed. I can tell you that everybody's dealt with that to some extent, but the consumption of it, where it consumes your life, is much more limited. Based on statistics from what I've seen, 7.3% of the global population is affected by mental health. And what's interesting is in the United States, 18.1%. So almost over 2 times, about 2.5 times, and getting pretty close to 3 times what the population demographics is. And it's astounding that in a country that has this much resources, as well as opportunity, a lot of people leave other countries to come here for getting away from what we call, quote unquote, stress and pressures of life. And it's really interesting that the percentage within the United States almost triple, at least 2.5 times the population in terms of demographics around the world. So interesting stats to look at. So almost 20% of the population has anxiety. So again, 1 in 5 people deal with chronic anxiety. So the question is, why? And I can tell you it's definitely not a Prozac or some sort of a SSRI deficiency that we're suffering from here in the United States. There's definitely not a deficiency there. So the question you have to ask yourself is, why in a country that has everything for us? We went and did shopping today. Pretty simple and straightforward. Everything is there. We're able to get to the park safely, not worrying about bombs flying or getting held up by policemen or military. We don't have to worry about some sort of weather issues that are going to impact us here in beautiful Southern California. But yet we have this tremendous prevalence of anxiety. So we have to delve into why that is. And I would say that if any of you are suffering, as I did, and I still continue to deal with anxiety, is the question you have to ask yourself, or the question you need to ask your healthcare professionals is, what else? It's very simple, just 2 words. What else? Don't let them just tell you it's a psychological issue. Here's some medication, or go home and relax, or eat a healthy diet, that type of thing. Which I would be surprised if your doctor's telling you to go eat a healthy diet, because that's really rare that they tell you that. So I would definitely press on them. What else? Meaning, let's look into more physical issues. Is there something within my body beyond my brain and my emotions that's dysregulated? That could be an impact. This could be your food. This could be vitamin deficiencies. This could be some sort of autoimmune disorder. This could be other ailments within the body, such as, another example, and we'll talk about it, is hypoglycemia or insulin resistance, is the topic that we talked about yesterday. That